If you want nighttime appropriate fragrances, I have two fragrances for you, and I'm gonna show you right now. Let's go. First fragrance that I'm gonna talk about is none other than this fragrance right here. This fragrance is called French Avenue's Liquid Brune. Now, this fragrance is a direct inspo, a direct clone of the famous Parfums de Marly Altair. Now, that fragrance is an extremely sexy fragrance. You get a lot of this orange blossom, okay, a lot of this cinnamon kind of a fragrance note in it, okay, very huge on the vanilla. This fragrance does not disappoint, let me tell you, because this fragrance, if I just smell it right from the get-go in the bottle itself, this fragrance is totally stunning. Damn sexy fragrance, because this fragrance, let me tell you a testament of this fragrance that my wife had received when she was using this fragrance. Okay, when we were traveling to China for a few days, okay, for 2 days we were at a hotel. So that during the second day, there is a staff from the hotel. Okay, she came over and asked my wife what fragrance she was wearing, because the fragrance that she used was totally stunning. Okay, the answer was it was this fragrance basically, but because it was at China, I couldn't really say that this is a fragrance because it's not available there. Middle Eastern clone fragrances. So I said it's Parfums de Marly Altair. Okay, I don't really, I think I did wrong. Okay, but honestly, that aside, the scent profile of this, the identical factor of this compared to Altair, is they're about 90 to 95% similar. All right, don't get me wrong. Okay, 90 to 95% similarity is what you get here. Now, this fragrance does not only smell similar, but it performs really well as well. Okay, totally nice to smell in the air, exactly like Parfums de Marly Altair. What more can you ask? You can get about 8 to 10 hours with this fragrance. Man, this fragrance is totally sexy, stunning, and absolutely a compliment getter. Mind you, the one who asked my wife, it was a waitress from the hotel, a female, a female. Ladies love this fragrance really, really much, and I think you should check this out as soon as possible. Another nighttime fragrance that I would suggest you to try to get it ASAP, as soon as possible, is this fragrance right here. This is called Lattafa Assad. Now, Lattafa Assad is a direct inspo, a direct clone of Dior Sauvage Elixir, that most famous Dior Sauvage ever. Okay, that Dior Sauvage Elixir is one of the top most rated fragrances ever in this world. Okay, and for a good reason. Now, if you want a fragrance that smells bold, that smells unapologetic, that smells spicy, sexy, masculine, okay, all of these features, okay, you can get all of it in this bottle alone. Okay, Lattafa Assad. Okay, don't mess with this fragrance, because this fragrance, it does smell spicy, okay, with loads of spices, just like Dior Sauvage Elixir. Okay, but the spice level is about 75% there. It's not as quite as near as Dior Sauvage Elixir. Dior Sauvage Elixir is just on another level. Okay, that we can agree. But this fragrance, it does have a lot of these vanillic undertones in it, which makes this fragrance to be a lot easier, okay, to adore. Okay, it's very adorable. This fragrance, very nice to start picking up, start loving this kind of fragrance, yet it remains unapologetic. This fragrance is an extremely bold fragrance. When you are wearing this fragrance on, you are basically making a statement. You are telling people that this fragrance, this person stands on business. This person is serious on business. This person is masculine. A lot of this masculine energy with this fragrance. But this fragrance, I should say, uh, fragrance is subjective to most people's noses, but for me, I pick this up very, very easily. I love this fragrance very easily. It's not that kind of a citrusy, fresh fragrances that kind of easy. It's a little bit more difficult. Okay, you need some time, 1, 2, 3 times to get used to it. For me, the second, third time, I'm used to it. Good to go. This fragrance, definitely a very bold fragrance. If you are a bold person, okay, if you are a charismatic person, you want to show, you want to make a statement, this is the fragrance for you. Spicy, warm, vanillic, okay, with a lot of these warm spices. This fragrance does not disappoint ever. This is also a performance powerhouse. Lasted on my skin easily 8 hours. For a clone, I'd say not bad. Very good fragrance. These two fragrances are sure to get you compliments after compliments after compliments after compliments. If you combine these two together, not to say in applications per se, but if you have these two fragrances in your stack, wow, it's one of the best fragrance combo ever for your date night kind of an application. These two fragrances, between these two, which one would you pick and why? Let me know in the comment section down below. Cheers!